guys, it's your boy Gnath, and today I'll be doing breakdown how I make Sa by Lips. So without wasting much of our time, let's get straight into DW. And welcome guys. Working with Lips is something that I enjoy doing. I love it so much because Lips is someone that his attention to detail is on 1000%, if you know what I mean. Be someone that he knows what he wants, and until he gets it done, he's not going to leave you alone. He's not going to leave you alone at all. So, I can't do this without saying big shout out to Chisholm for hooking me up on this project. Let's get to it. After I got into this project, I was like, I just started with this kick, I wasted much of our time. I just started with this normal bouncing kick, all this, how is it going now? See the way it tight now. Everywhere tight, very solid. After that, layer it with this percussion. Kind of bounce, So together with that percussion and the key, it sounded like this. Understand? So we just added these loops to it, these percussion loops that I've already prepared, something like that. I said it was so heavy. You just accent it with this hi-hat, So then couple it with these shakers. Then add with another shakers again. With the shakers again. Understand? So everything together sounded like this. So understand? So just add this number of rows, these fuse from Sedicus one. Just add it and just give it those kind of bounce. So I invited my guy to come play acoustic guitar because it's not palm wine, it's not lips, you understand? So you want that kind of organic acoustic guitar. So I invited my friends over, guitarist, to come play this thing for me. So he do some couple of takes, so play this one. So let me just play it once for you guys. So after that I just added this one to to complement everything from contacts. So I added this one, this foundational electric guitar. You understand? Just to complement everything together. So everything like this. So after that, I accent it with this one. I already know what time it is. So I just move straight to chords by playing this part. Then layer it with this. Just to make everything much, lively, and then play with this bass too. I've already bounced this bass to audio file, but because it's so heavy, because I want a bass that is so dirty, So the bass sounded like this. So the bass is from Shred Precision. So it's a free version. So have to use that one because it's so heavy. So I bounced to the audio file. So everything together with the listing and the rows and the fuse sounded like this. Sorry. verse one, I just added this guitar, drop it. Understand? So and then I bounce the initial groove in this initial one. I bounce it, then resample it to give it that kind of lo-fi effect. Understand? Then added play this with electric guitar, electric keyboard rather, from Addictive Key. Then when it got to that verse, I was like, I need something special, and I don't just want a normal regular, This is lips you're talking about, so I have to do something like sound like Babala or something. So I play this row. So I was like, let me do one Babala that I used to do that kind of okbele something. So I added this boga. Understand? Like they are calling something, are calling the oracle to come na. So, understand? So yeah, we are come inside. So just accent the initial snares that is there with this one. Understand? I accent it, then we layer some extra percussion to it. Then I added these strings, the stochastic staccato sounds from the Xenology. Understand? Yeah, that's something like that. So everything sounded like this together. Then after that, I think I added this saxophone after everything I've already completed. So Jason was like saying that after Ginans, are you not going to add some saxophone or something like that? So I was like, okay, let me try something out. So I was going through my sample packs and I came across this saxophone from Magnific Sound. So it sounded like this. It sounded very good, but it was not giving me what I actually want. I was just experimenting with it, so I just reversed the phrase. Then after I reversed it, it sounded like this. Wow. So it's like immediately I know that this is actually what I want to go with. So I just everything together with this saxophone now. It sounded like this. I was like, wow. It's like, you go. Because I don't want it to do too much because the sun is already heavy. So just need some little air candy like that. Just bring the beat to life. So just added this guitar. Just chop this guitar. Just chop it. Just to give the whole thing groove, you understand now. The other thing I added is to accent the keys that I played with this bright night drive keys from Addictive Keys, sounding like this. So it's giving that kind of sidechain effect, So I just added that onto it with the bass. Then to the Leaves Every bongo. So this is the Leaves Every bank because this is not sound, it's not pan one. So I just accent down in the pre-chorus before it enter the chorus. So from there, without it. So that's without the bongo. Then with the bongo down. So moving to the chorus. The chorus is not something that is hard. I just accent this one just to give you that kind of, that kind of solo effect because I want to use acoustic, but I don't want it to be switching electric guitar acoustic. So I just play this one. That kind of effect. So and then layer with the initial, then I added this chop the saxophone effect. Understand? So everything together sounding like this. So that's basically everything about the image. The second verse is just like rearranging what is already there to give you that kind of new bounce. Like when you enter there like this now, I just do some chopping the drums. Understand? Just do some chop just to give it that kind of extra bouncing. Like something is and something is like this one is different from what you've heard. So just did that one. Then the other thing I did is uh added these strings, which was in the chorus section as well. Added these strings. Just to give that kind of atmospheric something. Then I also played this kind of solo. I played this solo just to make that plate different. Like I want it to sound like and best stuff. So I added this one. The love bunch of reverb there. So everything together sounded like this with that solo guitar. That's basically the songs. Then the song is not completed without this big boy here. When you hear this one, it's a bang already.
Gnath.
You know what time it is. You know that it's bang already. So just added down to it. And that's everything. I just got everything. A big shout out for Lips to Lips trusting me with the sounds. It's not easy trusting me. So a big shout out to Chisholm for hooking me up on this project as well. Shout out guys. Leave the links in the description below to these are basic songs. It's out already. Go stream, like, share, and subscribe. If you want something like this, hit me up in the comment section what you want me to do. If you want some beat breakdowns, if you want me to do some beat tutorial for you and how to do it, I'll be glad to help. So till the next, share.